Here's what's making headlines across national parks and public lands, from looming federal layoffs and wildfire legislation to surprising wildlife behavior in brand new state parks. A new court filing shows the Trump administration plans to cut over 2,000 jobs across the Department of Interior, including hundreds from the National Park Service, U.S. Fish and Wildlife, and the Bureau of Land Management. Officials say the layoffs were drafted before the current federal shutdown. Okay, calling them part of an efficiency review. But a federal judge has temporarily blocked the firings, ruling they may violate labor protections. And if cuts eventually proceed, more than 270 Park Service positions and 470 BLM roles could vanish, a huge blow to public lands management. So in Congress, a rare bipartisan bill called the Fix Our Forests Act just cleared committee. It would streamline wildfire prevention, create wildfire intelligence center, and expand fuel reduction projects across millions of acres. Supporters call it a long overdue modernization, but groups like the Sierra Club warn it weakens key protections under the Endangered Species Act and NEPA, possibly opening more old-growth forests to logging. Drone maker DJI quietly pulled a promotion video showing flights over Yellowstone, Death Valley, and Grand Canyon, all areas where drones were banned. Since 2014, flying a drone in any national park without a special permit can mean 6 months in jail or a $5,000 fine. DJI hasn't commented, but the removal suggests that they didn't have proper authorization. As part of the Part 107, everybody knows that flies drones, that you must have proper authorization. If you use drone footage in your own videos, be sure it's pre-banned or properly permitted. In Wyoming, trail cameras captured a white-tailed deer migrating at 8,000 feet near Yellowstone, a route once used only by mule deer and elk. Biologists think a few whitetails have adapted to these higher paths and could be expanding westward as mule deer populations decline. And in Michigan, cougars, once wiped out, are quietly returning. The DNR confirmed 20 sightings this year, including 2 cubs and the first possible breeding evidence in more than 100 years. Tennessee just opened 2 new state parks within an hour of Chattanooga Fury Gizzard State Park, famous for its rugged waterfalls, and Head of Crow State Park, projecting 4,200 acres of forest and the Swanee Natural Bridge. Both expanded public access to some of the state's most scenic trails. Up in Michigan, the DNR is taking public feedback on a draft plan to redevelop Rockport Recreation Area on Lake Huron. Plans include a 100-site campground, mini cabins with lake views, and a mountain bike skills park and a dark sky stargazing trail. As many of you guys know, it is getting so hard to find dark skies. They are almost completely gone. I think Big Bend's the closest one to us. Comments are open through November 21st. Meanwhile, Ohio state parks are offering 30% off overnight stays for all veterans and active duty service members this November. Just use promo code VETERAN25 when booking, which has been an extreme help to us because, as you guys know, I'm a veteran, so love that. California state parks and the California Arts Council announced over $2.6 million in new community grants supporting murals, performances, and storytelling in outdoor spaces. The goal: make parks more welcoming by connecting art, nature, community statewide. That wraps up today's National Park and Public Lands News Roundup. If you love staying informed about the outdoors, hit subscribe, drop a like, and share this video with a fellow adventurer.